Good afternoon.
Please sit down.
Sorry, good evening.
Okay, sit down, please.
Please introduce yourself.
So my name is Parneet Kaur Saroy. I am from Patiala. I have done my BA LLB and LLM from UILS Punjab University.
Your hobbies?
So I like listening to music and I am into poetry too. I like reading and occasionally I write too, sir.
Which type of poetry you write?
So there is no specific type, but I like
Nature?
Sorry, sir.
About nature?
Not sir, not about nature.
Humans?
So revolutionary movements.
ਇਹ ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਆ ਗਿਆ ਸ਼ੌਕ? ਹੁਣ ਤਾਂ ਦੇਸ਼ ਗੁਲਾਮ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ, revolution ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਹੈ.
Sir,
Is revolution required at this stage? Different kind of revolution.
yes, sir. So sometimes I feel this is a part of social dynamics in a society that revolution go hand in hand even though we are independent now.
Then judge may not be profession for you if you want to bring revolution.
So that is just my thought process.
That is?
Just my thought process.
ਪਰ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸਾਹਾਂ 'ਚ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਆਤਮਾ 'ਚ ਸਮਾਈ ਹੋਈ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਜਿਹੜੀ ਪੋਇਟਰੀ ਲਿਖਦੇ ਹੋ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਐਵੇਂ ਥੋੜੀ ਲਿਖੀ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ.
Sir, ਲਿਖਦੀ ਮੈਂ revolutionary ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੀ ਪਰ ਮੈਂ ਪੜ੍ਹਦੀ revolutionary ਹਾਂ.
ਪੜ੍ਹਦੇ ਹੋ. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਆਫੀਸਰ ਕੋਈ ਇਨਵੈਸਟੀਗੇਸ਼ਨ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੈ ਔਨ ਦੀ ਬੇਸਿਸ ਆਫ ਦੀ ਕੰਪਲੇਂਟ ਰਿਕਾਰਡਡ ਬਾਈ ਹਿਮ ਆਫ ਦੀ ਵਿਕਟਮ, after investigation he finds that the case is non-cognizable, what he will do?
Sir, under CRPC this has been given that if the police feels that there is no ground to continue with the investigation, then he can drop the investigation, but he has to inform the informant who in the first place filed the FIR.
ਇਹਦੇ 'ਚ ਐਕਚੁਅਲੀ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਹੈ, once you investigate the matter and find it the offence has found to be non-cognizable, then he has to file a complaint before the court. That will be police report but has to be treated as a complaint. Who will be the complainant?
Sir, police officer.
This is the answer.
Are you?
Yes, sir.
This is the definition itself.
Yes, sir.
Have you heard about special judicial magistrates?
Yes, sir. So the government can appoint special judicial magistrates for special type of cases. It has been given under CRPC.
Where they can hold courts?
So it depends upon wherever the High Court might say that the seat of the special judicial magistrate will be.
Only in the area of their jurisdiction. Like special judicial magistrate CBI is appointed for the entire state, maybe state of Punjab or state of Haryana. They can hold court anywhere within the state. No permission from any authority is required. Whereas rest of the courts are to be there where their original place is.
Okay, sir.
Sir?
What is the difference between residence and domicile?
Okay, sir. So residence is a permanent place which is a given, whereas domicile is attained by staying at a place for a specific point of time. For example, I may be a domicile of Punjab, but I am a resident of India. So this is according to my knowledge
of India. Okay. Can a person be without domicile?
Sir, I don't feel so that a person
Suppose
can.
a person is a wanderer.
Okay, sir.
He always remains on a world tour. Does he have a domicile?
So according to law, a person has to remain at a place to attain the domicile. So in that case which you have mentioned, then I think that there is no possibility.
Any Supreme Court judgment on this?
Sorry, sir, I don't know.
Well, no person can be without a domicile even if he is a wanderer.
Okay, sir.
And the difference between residence and domicile is the intention. Your intention to stay at a particular residence permanently or for a fairly long period makes it a domicile.
Okay, sir.
Okay. There is a shipwreck and A is on a plank.
Okay, sir.
B swims because he is also sinking. He also latches on to the plank. A kicks him off. And B now, since he does not have a plank, थोड़ी देर वो swim करता है, वो मर जाता है. What offence has been committed?
So I feel doctrine of salvage is applicable.
Doctrine of salvage, necessity.
Not necessarily.
Does it apply? Necessity applies to any such cases. Homicide पे लगता है necessity.
Sir, I got.
Stephen and Dudley
Yes, sir.
नहीं लगता. फिर
ਜਿਹੜਾ
Sorry.
ਮਾਰ ਕੇ ਖਾ ਗਿਆ ਸੀ ਉਹ ਕਿਹੜਾ ਸੀ ਹੀ
वो Stephen and Dudley.
Huh?
नहीं Stephen and
अच्छा।
Dudley.
So then I feel no offense has been committed.
No offense. उसने उसको धक्का मार दिया.
So, but there is a single plank, so he has to save
अपनी
his own
जिंदगी तो
life.
बचानी थी.
Yes, sir.
स्टीफन डडले में ये नहीं कहा गया था कि मेरी जिंदगी आपकी जिंदगी से ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है.
So that's why in the first place I said.
So now he has committed it. Now what offence is that? Is it culpable homicide? Murder?
So, sorry sir, I am not able to identify, but according to me that will be culpable homicide. sir.
Achha, okay. What is a retracted confession? What is the evidentiary value of a retracted confession?
So firstly, retracted confession is such statement which has been given before, but later on when the trial goes on in the court, such person withdraws from the previous statement. So evidentiary value will be same as any other confession of the retracted confession, though the weight which has to be given will be dependent upon numerous factors which has to seen by the judge. For example, he will see whether the confession will be given voluntarily in the first place, and he will ask why you give that statement.
Who will ask?
So the magistrate.
He will cross-examine the witness.
Sorry, sir.
He will cross-examine the witness.
So not cross-examine, but the
Ask
court can
mean
ask.
cross-examination. He is deposing, retracting from his confession.
So then the opposite party has the
Who is the opposite party in a criminal trial?
so defendant.
Defendant.
Sorry, sir, I'm getting really tense.
उसे
Res-
पूछो मैम.
Is
15
subjecting
नंबर
to
बैठे
ground
हैं.
of eviction
15.
Yes, ma'am.
वैसे 10 चाहिए.
and the decision of the court on the, like in the case of the decision of a controller in the case of eviction petition on the question of subletting. So is it considered as a question of fact?
Yes, ma'am. That is a question of fact. The controller has to see whether there has been subletting. So this is the power within the jurisdiction of controller, ma'am.
So can the High Court in its revisional jurisdiction interfere with the question of fact?
Sorry, ma'am. I'm not aware of it.
Is it mandatory to have an arbitration agreement before the initiation of arbitration proceedings?
Ma'am, this has been specifically dealt by the court. There has been controversy or contradiction in the opinions of the court. Firstly, it has been said that agreement was necessary, but now it has said that it is dependent upon the intention of the party. So even if there is no agreement, but it has been within the clause by some of the words or impliedly, so there is no need of
From
agreement.
where the intention will be inferred?
So from the terms of whatever contract is there.
Contract तो है ही नहीं. Contract of arbitration is not there.
It is mandatory to form an arbitration agreement before you initiate arbitration proceedings.
I'm sorry, I missed your name. What's your name?
Parneet, sir.
Parneet. Parneet,
पटियाले
you,
ਦਾ ਕੀ ਮਸ਼ਹੂਰ ਹੈ?
ਸਰ ਜੀ ਟੂਰਿਸਟ ਪਲੇਸਿਸ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਕਿਲਾ ਮੁਬਾਰਕ, ਸ਼ੀਸ਼ ਮਹਿਲ, ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰਾ ਦੁੱਖ ਨਿਵਾਰਨ ਸਾਹਿਬ.
ਫੁਲਕਾਰੀ.
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਐਵੇਂ ਤਾਂ ਫੁਲਕਾਰੀ, ਜੁੱਤੀ ਸਰ.
Parneet, you really need to brush up your law. Your concepts are not clear at all.
Yes, sir.
You have time still. Please go through all the notes and all the bare.
Did you follow the questions which were asked, or you had some difficulty in following it?
Sir, I have been able to follow, but as mentioned by sir, I am not well versed, still have to revise my laws. So though this is not a justification, but I was informed that 10th is my date, just few days, but anyhow I accept that that is not a justification.
Beta, most of the questions were very basic and you were not able to answer them.
So
ਇਹ
yes, I
ਯਾਦ
got
ਕਰਨ ਨਾਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਣੇ,
ਹਾਂ।
ਸਮਝਣ ਨਾਲ ਆਉਣੇ ਆ। ਦੋ
Yes.
ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਨੇ, ਇੱਕ ਆਪਾਂ ਯਾਦ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਜੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਮਝ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਉਹਦੀ ਹੋਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ। You have to understand also.
yes.
If you just remember it, you will forget it. First understand the depth of the question and answer, then you will be able to recapitulate in the same process. ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਲੈਂਗੁਏਜ ਵੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਲੀਗਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬੋਲ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ।
Okay sir.
ਕਾਫੀ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਕਰਨੀ ਪੈਣੀ ਹੈ। ਆਰਾਮ ਕਰ ਲਿਆ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ?
ਸਰ ਮੈਂ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਗੱਲ ਨੂੰ
ਹੈਡ
consider-
ਮੂਵਮੈਂਟ ਥੋੜੀ ਘੱਟ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੈ ਹਨਾ।
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਸਰ।
ਜਦ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦਾ ਹੈਡ ਹਿਲਦਾ ਉਹਨੇ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਸਾਡੇ ਹੱਕ ਚ ਕਰਤਾ। ਸਮਝ ਗਏ ਨਾ?
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਸਰ।
ਥੋੜੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਮੂਵਮੈਂਟ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ, ਗ੍ਰੇਸਫੁਲੀ। ਥੋੜਾ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਵੀ ਹਿਲਣਾ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ, ਅਦਾ ਨਾਲ ਹਿਲਣਾ, ਜਿਵੇਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ, ਲੋੜ ਤੋਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ। ਠੀਕ ਹੈ,
ਸਰ।
ਟੇਕ ਕੇਅਰ, ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ।
Thank you. You have scored 55 out of 150.
Sorry,
You have to
sir.
do
That's
much
right.
better. Okay.